Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel. In today's video you join me on a very cold, foggy morning. As you can see, we've got cold and fog. We're at -8 this morning, and I thought I would do another video on the GTE. This car hasn't been started for at least 5 months. It's been sat here due to various things in lockdown. It's a company car, it just doesn't get used, and it's due to be replaced soon anyway. So it's just been sort of left here to rot, I suppose. I thought what we'd do is start her up, because it hasn't been started for so long, and defrost it and just talk about what it's like as a winter car. So let's get into it. So we'll go and start the car up. Now these mirrors I always find impressive because they, no matter how cold it is or how frozen they are, they always seem to be strong enough to push their way out. Excuse the bird poo on there. Whereas on the Mercedes and the BMW, they get stuck. So that was quite interesting, I thought. But the doors are frozen shut. To give it a proper. There we go. Oh. It still smells the same despite being sat here for months on end, and it's all good. I'll be interested to see how much charge the battery's got. Oh, 0. So obviously this is being a GTE, is a hybrid, and it's got zero charge. Turn this off. Yeah, as you can see, we're completely frozen in. So today I'm literally just going to start the car and discuss. We've got the engine coming on. This is the 1.4 TSI engine, exactly the same as anyone else with that engine. So let's get this thing warming up. I want my seat on because my bum is freezing. Temperature up. We'll crank it up on the passenger side as well. And yeah, let's talk about what this car is like as a winter car. It is pretty standard Golf, to be honest. It's not the sort of car that's too exciting. I mean, the only thing that really makes it interesting is the hybrid system, and as you saw, the battery's decharged over time, or discharged over time, which means that in the winter, the cold temperature, the battery just doesn't perform as well as you would, whereas you'd get probably 20-25 miles if you're driving sensibly. In weather such as this, you probably get lucky to get 10, just because the batteries don't perform very well in the cold. What I do like about this car in terms of winterness is the fact that you can preheat the cabin. You could have this completely cleared if it's got charge. If it's plugged in, it's even better. You could have the car completely cleared before you even got in, and it just makes life so much easier. You could be upstairs in the bedroom getting dressed and think, oh, hang on a minute, I'll stick the car on to defrost, and when you come down you've got a lovely defrosted car. Now this will use electric range, but let's be honest, it would be absolutely fine. What this also does is preheat the battery, make it perform better, so it's a bonus really. But really, in terms of cold weather, you're going to be using mainly the 1.4 TSI engine, and this is absolutely fine. It's not that bad, as you can see. It steams a lot, but you'd expect that in temperatures as cold as this. What's nice is how quickly the rear glass is defrosting. As you can see, it's already dripping off despite the ice. This is quite cool actually, doesn't it? I might even take a picture of that. There we go. So yeah, it's just a case, and I think when I do these tests, you can tell how long that's been there, because it's now got that oldness on it. So yeah, don't think the X3's been sat quite as long, but it has been sat nonetheless. Now the ultimate test is how quickly you could get up and go and get your windscreen cleared, and as you can see, it's starting to make quite a dent already, which is quite nice. In terms of winter performance, this video is really higgledy-piggledy, isn't it? In terms of sort of how the car performs in winter when you're driving, again, it's fairly similar. This has got Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, which are atrocious in anything under sort of 5 degrees, so you wouldn't be able to put any power down. They spin up straight away. However, if you're running Michelin cross climates like I do on the Volvo, then they perform much better in colder temperatures. So that's something to bear in mind. A lot of people go for winter tyres. I personally would if I could afford them, so it's just a case of that really. And obviously, it being a company car, the lease company is not going to pay out for a set of winter tyres, so it's sort of a catch-22 really. But yeah, let's get inside, get warm, and I'll join you guys in a second. Oh, that window's cleared really nicely, isn't it? Get back to you guys in a second when the car is warmed up. Okay, so we're back inside the car now, and actually, as you can see, the wipers have made fantastic progress on clearing this windscreen. We do have quite a bit of water inside, and that's, like I said, just because the car's been sat for so long. But if on a winter's morning you needed to get up and go in a Mark 7 Golf, then as you can see, it does it very, very well indeed. And actually, these seats are lovely and warm, so we can't complain really. The only thing is something I come back to every time I get in this car is look at the state of this screen. Piano black just does not work. You can see the dust, you can see the fingerprints. It's painful to look at, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we've had Golfs for a long time, and the older Golfs, when they had sort of aluminium trim and various things like that, I personally preferred, or even when they had the less shiny screen. See what different clocks we've got. Yeah, it's just piano black doesn't work, and I say it in the BMW as well, and I'll say it again in this car. I don't know why why manufacturers keep going for piano black. It's not a functional thing. I mean, Volvo even include a specific Volvo branded like microfiber towel thing just to wipe the fingerprints off, which I think is annoying. But anyway, yeah, the car is now ready to go. Probably need to get a cloth and get all this internal moisture out. That's what happens, I think, if you just leave a car for that long without sort of putting any sort of dehumidifying bags in or anything like that. Then it will just fill up with water from all your sort of moisture that you bring in as a human being. But yeah, as you can see, it's moved the ice nicely, and the windscreen, so if I wanted to, I could go and drive now, which is nice. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you've got a shut up. If you've got a Mark 7 Golf, then let me know how you find it in the winter, and if you've got a Mark 8 Golf, it'd be really interesting to find out if it's any better than this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.